June 12th of 2026. What are you planning on doing?
We still got a long time, but hopefully, I want to be there. And like, it's a dream for any soccer player, man, to be able to represent their country and be at a World Cup.
We promised a special guest. We're bringing on a special guest, 27-year-old who was born in Mexico, grew up in the U.S., went through the FC Dallas Academy, and then went down to Mexico and Necaxa and Chivas Guadalajara and Club América. I mean, he's played for our youth national teams. He's done it all. He's seen it all. We have a lot of questions for him. He's absolutely in unbelievable form for both club and country. It's the number 10 for Club América, but number 1 in our hearts. Alejandro Zendejas joining the show.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Great
Alejandro.
to see you. Yeah, how are you doing? How are you living these days? How are you living?
Oh, crazy, man. Excited, happy, man. Just blessed. I'm receiving a lot of messages from everywhere, so it's hard to get to everyone.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, good.
I mean,
Good for
take
you,
your time.
man.
You got a long season. You can get back to them at some point. Now, first question for me. You scored what I consider to be one of your best ever goals. You chipped Keylor Navas from 18 yards out. Don't you know he's got a family? The disrespect was unbelievable. Now, obviously, great finish, great vision there. And then I thought you scored the best ever goal that you scored for the U.S. as well against Japan, a really well-taken volley. What are you eating for breakfast these days? Because you are on another level.
I'm fasting. Now I'm kidding. No, man, I usually do the same old breakfast, my avocado toast. That's my go-to, so that's for sure. But yeah, dude, I said in an interview after the game, this recent one, I would never thought I would score a goal like that, especially on a keeper like that, man. It was just a crazy moment, and it's one of those moments where like you just do it, you don't think about it.
Right.
That's how it went about.
Was there ever a moment in there where you're like, hey, I got 2 guys at the back post that are open. Let me try and pass it to those 2 guys.
Yeah, some guys told me like, all right, come on, like that was a cross. You meant to cross that. And I was like, nah, there's no way.
That's awesome. Yeah, talk about where kind of the game has improved, right? Jimmy read your resume, and reading your resume doesn't do you probably justice on sort of your ascension, right? And what you've now started to grow into as a player at 27 years old. But where's been the biggest improvement for you? Has it been the fact that you had 5 goals, I think, last campaign with America, and now you're following it up again with those kind of numbers? Is that where it's been? Is just that type of production?
Yeah, I think obviously the confidence that the team gives me and my teammates give me, that has a lot to do with it. Also, the quality of players that we have on this team, it's crazy. We got players from South America, Europe. It's just, I'd say it's one of the best teams in the league for sure. So that also helps me to be able to perform and score these goals, give these assists. But yeah, man, I've said it also in other interviews that we've had a team like this for years, man. That's how Club America is characterized. We're always competing in the top 4, top 5. And yeah, man, I've been trying to keep my form as top as I can, because that's what this club demands,
So tell me about your decision. Like, hey, I'm going to wear the number 10 shirt. It's one thing to play for Club América, but it's another thing, which is one of the biggest and probably the biggest club in North America with all the history that they have and obviously the recent trophies and the success. But you're like, hey, I'm ready to wear the number 10 shirt. When did you make that decision? When did you have the confidence to do that? And do you feel like that's kind of playing into the form that you're in now?
Yeah, after the three-peat, or like the recent trophies that we've had, I felt like I was in good form. I was probably one of the important players along with others. And I just, in that moment, it happened this summer. I had actually that teammate that ended up leaving. He was really like part of our group, like really good friend of ours. And yeah, man, obviously I was bummed that he was leaving because he's a great player as well. But when the opportunity opened, I reached out over here to the president of the team, and I was like, since I get along with him, and then I was like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Like, you think it could happen, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, like, we'll see. And I was like, okay, just let me know, no worries. And then if not, I was happy with number 17, because also number 17 is a big number over here. Like, it has a lot of. But number 10, man, like I think I don't put things into perspective yet of like whose number I'm wearing or like how big it is,
Yeah,
But
we won't tell you that guys like Blanco and Gio Dos Santos. Don't worry about Gio Dos Santos and all those other guys that wore it
Think
before.
about it later.
Players have worn this number, man, and it's crazy. Like, it just feels amazing to be one of those added to the list,
Yeah, I know you don't look down the line, right? But we're fans of Liga MX here at Paramount Plus, CBS, right? We cover you guys here. We show the games. Toluca's coming up on match day 17. We've all got our calendars marked for it because they're currently in first place right now. I know you got 6 games left, I think, right, in the season. But I mean, how much fun would that be for a game to come down to the final game of the season like that with a team that currently is 1 point ahead of you?
Yeah, man. I think before every game we always look at the table, and I think it's like 5 of us that are like 1 point or 2 points ahead or below. So it's these moments, man, where it's like the pressure is starting to get to you, especially playoffs coming up. But I think that's a good way to end the season. Obviously, we got some history with Toluca, and man, it's for sure going to be a good test to see how we go into playoffs for sure. But we're excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, and what a stretch run that's going to be watching here on the Golazo Network and Paramount Plus. Well, speaking of history, Alejandro, let's talk about yours with Christian Pulisic. You guys have been on youth national teams and on the national team forever. So what is that like? You're like, God, man, we're still doing it 10 years later. We're still wearing the red, white, and blue and making plays. Yeah. Tell us about that relationship with Christian.
Man, it's really good, man. He's a brother to me. We started when we were 14. Every time we go into camp, he always shows me pictures of like, say when we were roommates, like the dumb stuff we would do. It was crazy. We had so much time. We would be at IMG, so after training in school, we would just have so much downtime, But yeah, man, that guy's he's a killer, dude. Like you've seen in his recent games, it's amazing to be able to play with that guy. I stepped out for a bit from the national team for a couple years just because of like some incidents over here in Mexico. But yeah, man, I'm happy to be back with him. It's always nice to like play with him on the field, training, just live the daily life with him. He's a cool guy. He's a real humble guy. So it's nice, man.
Well, it's nice that you guys are both in peak form right now, absolutely crushing it. We wanted to throw up some photos though, so we're gonna throw up a photo. Tell us where you think this is from and maybe a story behind it, if you're up for it.
Let's see. All right, that's for sure Nike. Dude, what was I doing with my hair, bro?
Yeah, well, you're saying this is the Nike friendlies you're thinking down in?
Dude, that was Nike friendlies. I can't remember what game it was. Probably like it was either England, Turkey, or Brazil, or England. Some of those, man. But
was this the Brazil game where did you guys win 4-1? Was it that one or 4-0 where there were some problems with the coach? Was that group of players?
Yeah, it was that group for sure. It was something I wouldn't like. I've never seen ever, especially. I mean, we were young, but yeah, man. There was like 5 minutes left of the game, and we just stopped playing.
Yeah, we're being told this is the England game. So refresher me, this is the England game here. That's really cool. We have any more pictures of these two? Oh boy, yes we do.
That was first day of school residency, man. My hair got a little bit better, but
I love that. That's awesome.
Oh, this is Bradenton too. This is down in Bradenton.
Yeah, Bradenton. Yep.
You guys are like matching just with different color shirts, which is awesome.
Wow. Well, needless to say, you guys have come a long way since that picture. Let's talk a little bit about the national team. You're in with Pochettino's first couple camps. You're not there for a little bit, but then you get this reintroduction in, and some of us were kind of clamoring for you to be called in. Just talk about the experience. Jimmy mentioned the goal, which was incredible against Japan, and now we're getting close to October window here. What's the expectation?
Yeah, I mean, kind of built off of this last camp that I had. Like I've said, take advantage of the opportunity. Not everyone gets to be into these camps all the time. So do what you can with the most minutes you get. Obviously, at training, that's where you gotta do your thing, impress the coaching staff. And yeah, man, I felt like these last 2 games, I really, compared to other games that I've been able to play with them, I think these 2. I've stepped it up, and yeah, man, just continue on this line, take my club form into national team form, and hopefully we could have a a good camp.
All right, so there was a shift from game 1 to game 2 in the September window in your 2 games, most recent games, and that was the formation change to a back 3, especially against Japan.
Mm.
How did that feel for you? Because it felt like you got to tuck in a little bit more centrally and maybe pick your spots as to go out wide, as opposed to just standing out wide if we were in a traditional 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, and having that maybe support from a wing back. Did that feel more comfortable? Because the team just looked the team just looked more comfortable.
Yeah, I think so. The style of play or the game definitely changed once we made that formation change. But for me, I think it's super comfortable because over here as well, my club coach likes it when I start out wide, but then also come inside and just like combine with the midfielders, the forwards, just kind of like give us that freedom, you know? And that's the same thing that Pochettino does for me, or for all the guys that are attackers. He says, like, in the final third, like, that's up to you guys. Like, you guys have the freedom to do what you guys want, you know? But then obviously when it comes to the defensive aspect, like, yeah, he wants us organized, pressuring, intensity. And it reflects to what I do over here, or what we do over here at club team. It's really similar. So I feel super comfortable.
That's nice.
All right, I know you're on a time crunch here. I ask all the guys that come on here. What's your plans? June 12th of 2026. What are you planning on doing?
We still got a long time, but hopefully, man, I want to be there. And like, it's a dream for any soccer player, man, to be able to represent their country and be at a World Cup. You know, so I'm gonna keep on doing my best, keep on working hard, and hopefully that chance can come, man, for sure.
All right, and then the last question.
Well
this
done.
is just show tradition here, and we obviously would love to see you representing the red, white, and blue in next summer's World Cup. What's your best jersey swap? Do you have one? Do you swap jerseys? Does anybody maybe waved you off of some stud? Riquelme waved me off one time at the Copa America, and I'll never forget it. Yeah.
Jersey swaps. I've had one with Christian, bro. I've had one with Christian when he was at Chelsea. We played him in Las Vegas. Yeah,
Nice one.
Since it was like a preseason game, they didn't have their last name on that jersey, but I got that one. I got some Real Madrid. I got Lucas Vasquez. I got Joao Cancelo when he was at City. I think those would be my. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Would be like.
Hey, Navas is a beast, though. I mean, that guy's had a hell of a career.
I didn't even get to say hi to him after the game or like talk to him or chat.
He didn't try and get your jersey. Said, I don't want this guy's jersey on the street anymore.
I didn't switch jerseys with him because, like, obviously they're like one of our biggest rivals here. But it would have been sick to say what's up to him. You know, he's a legend. So
yeah.
You get me?
Oh, you said what's up to him. Don't worry. I was a goalkeeper. You said what's up.
Well, Alejandro, thank you so much for your time. Continued
Thanks,
success for club and country, and we wish you the very best as you finish up this Liga MX season and into the playoffs. Alejandro Zendejas, everybody. Look at you getting to the end of the video. All right. Very proud of you. Now, if you want more average to good content, this is your channel. Go look at other videos, playlists. We have it all figured out. For more of the good stuff, then you got to make sure you hit like on this video, hit subscribe so you don't miss anything, and then turn on your notifications so you know when we're going live or if anything drops right when it comes out. We'd really appreciate it. See you next time.